Hello friends, and welcome back to Pippin's Home. Today we are direct seeding some plants into the garden because it is that time. Spring is here and the last frost has passed, so plenty of plants can go out into the garden right now. In this pot I have some romaine lettuce and some cilantro coming up. I did plant other herbs in here, but they never did come up. I don't know what happened there. What we're gonna do is just dig a little hole. I'm excited to see the root system on this rosemary here. See how big it is. See if I can get it out of there. Oh, wow, I didn't expect to be able to see so much of the roots through this big old dirt ball here. I'm just gonna try to make this level with the soil. Okay, that is not deep enough, and I hope I didn't injure the roots. Okay. Sorry about my sniffling. Pack that guy back in there. Kind of just gently pressing down. And then I'm gonna remove some of this soil. Ooh, I hope that wasn't a rosemary root. All right. That should give that rosemary plant plenty of room to grow. And I'm not sure that that was the greatest place to put it, since rosemary doesn't like as much water as romaine lettuce or cilantro, but it is what it is. I already put it in there. So we're just gonna call it an experiment. This container right here is empty, if you couldn't tell. Completely empty. I don't know why I said that, but today we are planting elephant ears in there. Oh, there's a whole ant colony in here. Definitely gonna have to get my gloves on. I don't know if you guys can see the ant colony. The ground is so wet. Okay, we're just gonna put 3 of them in here. I know they'd probably prefer to be spaced out a little bit more, but they're quite small. When they're bigger, maybe. Ooh, which way goes up? How do I know which way goes up? I think it goes this way. Now that I look at that one, I think I know which way they go. We'll just kind of try to space them out as much as we can in this container, 2 to 3 inches below the surface. Can we do that? My toddler is currently running away to the chicken coop. Luckily I can still see her. It can be kind of hard to record videos when she's running around, but it's kind of fun. Gives me good exercise. And then the third one, this one doesn't look as healthy. We'll level that out a little bit, and then we'll water those guys in. I had carrots, radishes. What else are they? What are those little beets? But something dug in here, and I don't know if you can tell, it's all disturbed. So I think I lost all those little seedlings, so I'll go ahead and toss all those out. And we'll use this bed for new crops. Also, my sugar snap peas are struggling because something keeps eating them. What I think I'm gonna do is try to plant some of these herbs. Quit! So I'm gonna plant some herbs in this bed, starting with oregano. I don't know, it's pretty tiny, but we'll try it. We'll try it. I mean, these are like pepper, smaller than pepper. So what we'll just do is kind of put them on top, and when we water them in, hope that they, oh, I don't even know, they might be blown away. This is really a plant that you probably want to grow indoors and then transplant. And I did try so hard to get transplants out in time, but I think this gardening year is just going to be like getting set up because everything just didn't happen soon enough, but that's okay. Next, I'm going to take some thyme. Is that how you would say it, thyme? Which I'm hoping is also not a really small seed. It's quite tiny. It's quite tiny. It's barely bigger than the other ones. Sprinkle it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And hope that some of them come up. Though again, I really think this is an herb that you would want to transplant. And this soil is so woody, I'm not sure that such a tiny little seedling can even push through it. So it really seems like it would need a seed starting mix. I have some plants that need to go in and that also need to be trellised. So I put this trellis in here with the onions, and I'm gonna plant some vining pole beans in here. and hope that it doesn't disturb the onions in this bed. But if it does, it's okay. We're sacrificing a few onions for some green beans. What I'm gonna do is plant 2 plants worth of green beans into the soil in between these 3 onions here, and I'll show you a close-up here in a second. Hope that we don't lose these 3 onions, but it is time to get these green beans in. So let's just do it. If I can, I'd really love to get 2 green bean plants here. Let's move some of that mulch off there. Actually,
sorry.
There we go. And then we're gonna take another 2, move this mulch off here. Just plant 2 of these beans in here. And hopefully we can have 2 green bean plants.
Beans.
Yes, beans. Hopefully we can have 2 green bean plants coming up.
Beans.
Out of here. Here's how the onions are doing. They're looking quite good. They're putting on a lot of new leaves, getting a lot more sturdy, a lot more healthy looking. Here's how my potatoes are doing. Again, something keeps digging up this one Kennebec white potato, which is really frustrating because I only have 3 Kennebec white potato plants. The rest are red potatoes or Yukon Gold potatoes. More onions coming up very nicely, and these were actually onion sets and not the starts, so those are looking really good. Let's see, here we have some lettuce, romaine lettuce, and some spinach and some kale. And you guys saw this earlier in the video. I believe this is cilantro, rosemary, and some more romaine lettuce. That's doing amazing. My little pea plant is struggling so much that it's really not getting a chance to put on any leaves because something keeps eating them off. I think we're gonna plant some more peas here because this one never sprouted. The carrots are looking quite nice and happy. I think I will have to thin those up some more because that's only about a square foot, and carrots like to be about 16 carrots per square foot. I have 4 boxes that are brand new raised beds that I need to assemble, put together, and get filled up. Filling them up is seriously the hardest part of putting together a raised bed garden. And hopefully this trellis is not too small for 2 green bean plants. Did have to put them kind of close together, so maybe we'll get lucky. Right here we have a lovely little blueberry plant that is coming back after getting beaten to nearly death by the hailstorm and a 1.5-year-old. So I'm so happy that this plant has survived and is actually starting to put off new growth. That's amazing, and I'm really excited to see if we get some berries out of this. I don't know if I'm gonna let this fruit this year. It depends on how established it gets because I don't want to put too much pressure on this blueberry plant. The sun is sadly starting to set here on the homestead, so I think it's gonna have to be the end of the video. However, that is not the end of my April planting. I have tons more I need to get in the ground. I just didn't have all the time today, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more time. We'll get it in. Speaking of next video, I have a sourdough starter video coming up. My friend slash neighbor gave me some of her sourdough starter, and it's just waiting there in the fridge to be fed and to make bread out of. So we are gonna have some experiments with sourdough, and I'm really excited to try it because I have known nothing about sourdough, but I've always wanted to try it. So stay tuned for that next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and have a great day.
Chicken house.
Chicken house?
Chicken house.
This is the chicken's house.
Papa.
What?
Chicken.
Do you want to say bye-bye to the chickens?
I'm going to chickens.
You have chickens on your dress.
Chickens.
Yes. That's a rooster. Say bye-bye, chickens.
Papa chicken.
Yeah, there we go.